Guys, big GTA 6 story breaking right now, and it's not about the game itself. It's about the fandom, and specifically about a line that just got crossed in a way that deserves a direct breakdown. A YouTuber going by Back-in-Con Boulevard flew to Scotland. Destination, Rockstar North Headquarters, the studio's Edinburgh office. The physical building where actual Grand Theft Auto 6 developers show up to work every single day. Objective: stand outside that building and ambush employees walking in, camera rolling, demanding GTA 6 release information on the spot, on camera, unscripted, unconsented. Here's the outcome. 0. He got 0 usable information. Every developer he approached gave him the same answer. They don't know. No confirmed date. No leaked footage. No inside scoop of any kind. A flight across an ocean. A confrontation outside a place of work. And the exact same information he had before he booked the ticket. So he pivoted. With no actual information in hand, he claimed an update, possibly a GTA 6 trailer, is coming between October 28th and November 6th. That window is not insider knowledge. It lines up almost exactly with Take-Two Interactive's next scheduled earnings call. Strauss Zelnick's company, for context. A date that is public, published, and available to anyone with an internet connection and 30 seconds to search an investor relations page. No trip to Scotland required, no confrontation necessary. That specific date range could have been produced from a laptop at home with 0 travel expenses and 0 interaction with a single Rockstar employee. On a separate stream, he went further, claiming Rockstar Games will miss its current Grand Theft Auto 6 release date entirely and delay the game again. It's worth directly comparing this claim to established reporting in this space. Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming has floated similar delay concerns before, and Henderson has an actual track record of sourced reporting on this franchise going back years. Verified leaks, confirmed details, a body of work that's been checked against reality repeatedly. There is no meaningful comparison between that kind of reporting and a delay prediction made by someone who just finished failing to get any information from a confrontation he manufactured for content. One is sourcing, the other is escalation for engagement after a stunt didn't pay off the way it was supposed to. Now, the fallout. Because this is genuinely the more important half of this story. GTA 6 Info, one of the most followed unofficial accounts covering Grand Theft Auto 6, with a direct pipeline into a large chunk of the hardcore community, called the video embarrassing. Full stop, no qualification. Game Roll, another account with a large dedicated following in this exact space, called it disgusting. These are accounts that benefit financially and in reach from hyping up anything even tangentially related to GTA 6. They had every incentive to platform this instead of condemn it. They condemned it anyway, publicly, without hedging. But here's the part of this story that actually matters more than any individual YouTuber's stunt. Not everyone condemned it. A visible segment of the replies supported the video outright, treating it as dedication rather than what it clearly was. Some responses went further still, escalating past support into actively encouraging more of the same kind of behavior toward Rockstar employees going forward. That reaction is the real headline here, not one person's ambush video, a portion of a major gaming fan base treating the harassment of working developers as something to cheer for. Let's be precise about exactly who was targeted in this video, because precision matters when a story like this gets picked apart online and reframed by people defending the behavior. Not executives, not the marketing division that actually sets release dates and controls GTA 6 trailer timing. Line employees, engineers, artists, designers, the people building the Vice City and Leonida world, the people bringing Jason and Lucia to life, walking into their own workplace at the start of an ordinary workday, people operating under non-disclosure agreements that carry real professional consequences, termination, legal exposure, for saying the wrong sentence to the wrong stranger holding a camera. People who had 0 input into the release calendar being demanded of them, and 0 legal ability to answer even if they'd personally known the exact date sitting in their own inbox. That last point deserves emphasis, because it exposes exactly how pointless this entire stunt was from a pure information-gathering standpoint. Even in the theoretical scenario where a developer walking into that building did know something concrete about Grand Theft Auto 6, they were never going to disclose it to a stranger ambushing them on a public sidewalk. Corporate information does not move that way. It never has. Leaks happen through specific channels. Established reporters with cultivated sources, internal disclosures from people willing to risk their job deliberately, official statements released on a company's own schedule. It does not happen because someone got aggressive enough, on camera, outside an office building, in front of employees who had no say in any of it. And that's exactly what played out here, almost immediately, as if to underline the entire point. The GTA 6 information this stunt was chasing came out anyway, within weeks, through the only channel it was ever actually going to come through. Rockstar Games' own newswire announced the next Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal directly, August 27th, premiering on Netflix first, then hitting YouTube and Rockstar's official channels later that same day, announced on Rockstar's own timeline. 0 input from anyone who had stood outside their building demanding answers. 0 acceleration. 0 shortcut gained from the confrontation in Scotland. That is the pattern, and it has never once broken. Corporate information moves through official channels, on a company's own schedule, independent of public pressure applied at street level. Every major GTA 6 update across this entire multi-year cycle has followed that exact structure. Announcements from Rockstar Games newswire, official statements, scheduled investor calls, never a leak forced loose by a confrontation. This is the same studio that kept GTA 5, which went on to sell over 200 million copies and spawn GTA Online on their own release schedule regardless of fan pressure, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is no different. There's a broader context worth laying out here too, because this incident did not happen in isolation. This GTA 6 marketing cycle has already run longer than almost any comparable release in the industry. Multiple delays, years of speculation, an entire secondary economy of YouTube channels, including content covered on this very channel, built around parsing every scrap of information Rockstar puts out. That level of sustained anticipation creates pressure, and pressure like that has, across this cycle, already produced other troubling patterns. This isn't the first instance of fans crossing lines with Rockstar's actual workforce, just the most physically direct example of it to date. There's also been reporting, separate from this incident, on internal labor tension at Rockstar Games itself, organizing efforts, workforce disputes, terminations tied to union activity. Real employees, in other words, already operating inside a workplace with its own documented pressures, now also being confronted outside that workplace by strangers demanding marketing information they have no authority to provide. The direct comparison worth drawing is this. An established, sourced insider operates through cultivated relationships and verifiable track records. A stunt like this operates through confrontation and manufactured urgency, produces zero verified GTA 6 information, and generates measurable backlash from within the exact community it was aimed at pleasing. The math doesn't favor the stunt on any axis. Not information gained, not reputational outcome, not community reception. The takeaway is direct, and it doesn't require dramatizing. Harassment of developers produces no usable information and carries real consequences for the employees directly targeted who did not consent to being confronted at their own workplace, and for how the surrounding GTA 6 fanbase gets perceived by outside observers watching this unfold. The Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal date is now confirmed. It's public. It came out through Rockstar Games' own channels, on Rockstar's own schedule, exactly as every previous reveal in this franchise's history has come out. Nothing about the Scotland stunt changed that timeline by a single day, and nothing about escalating this kind of behavior going forward is likely to change how future GTA 6 information gets released either. Full breakdown of the August 27th Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal itself is coming the moment that footage is public. Stay locked in for that. The actual confirmed news, from the actual confirmed source, delivered the way it always gets delivered.